Hey lock friends and family, Jen here. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Right here, I am just brushing out the lint in my hair. Then I'm going to wash it really quick and then style it. I thought I'd pop in and let y'all see this quick style. Oh, let me take that back. Not quick, very difficult to do style. But I saw this lock queen, believe her name is Rebecca Elaine or something like that on Instagram. I believe she has a YouTube channel too, but I saw this technique that she did in a quick Instagram tutorial where she pretty much does her hair in ropes and shortens them to create this bob look. Oh my gosh, this is everything. However, the technique that she used in her video, I did use the technique when I was recording, so I'm going to show you real quick what the technique is. However, on the second set that I'm going to do, I'm going to do two, I believe, on camera, and once I get to the second one, I'll explain to you guys what I did for half of my head, which I believe is much easier. Unfortunately, I did not get footage of me using that specific technique, only this one, but I'm pretty sure I'll be doing this hairstyle again, so the next go around I'll be sure to film that one so that you can actually see. But it's kind of easy if you're a visual person, so I'm gonna let you know exactly what I did. But to do my retwist, I start off by placing oil across my part and using the comb to smooth my hair out. Now, as you can see, I have a ton of new growth. I just went 2 months without retwisting my hair. I did a genuine growth challenge, and today is the 31st of December, so it is over. Normally, if I'm doing a client's hair and if they had no breakage where their roots just grow directly into their locks, I would use oil only. But because I cannot see my parts, I'm going to use gel to give myself some extra tack. But this is a technique that I use. I smooth out the roots, pinch it a little bit, and then palm roll. A lot of you have questions about your retwist not coming out neat, and I believe it's because of clip placement. So you see how I place the clip at the bottom of the lock below? You never want to place the clip right at your root. A lot of you say I twisted and it seems fine, but once I put the clip in, it comes undone because they placed the clip right at the root. That's not holding it down. So that doesn't really help anything. But to do a rope, you're just going to twist as you would, say, Senegalese twist or Havana twist, or maybe even a twist out, but it stays as long as you twist the lock as you twist it, if that makes sense to you. I'm not sure how else to explain it, but basically you're gonna take the very tip of the lock and pull it up into the twist, and then you're gonna go back to twisting, and as you twist, you're tucking the tips of the lock into the twist. Now, as you can see, a piece of the lock is trying to stick out, so you have to use very, very taut hands and like slow down to make sure it's in, and then once it's secure, then you can loosen up a little bit and then speed up with the twist. I hope I'm explaining this, but if it makes sense and that this is a good enough view. But I'm gonna do one more, and you can watch and ignore what I'm saying, but on the next one I'm going to tell you what I did that I found was a whole lot easier, although I'll be doing the same technique that I just did for this one. So once again, you're going to smooth out the roots, start to pinch, and then palm roll to retwist, going clockwise to the right. Use the clip and pin it down. Then grab the other one, do the exact same thing, and begin your rope. Now, with the method that I found a whole lot easier, instead of flipping up the tips of both of those locks, you're only going to flip up one side. And depending on how short or how long you want your rope to be, that's going to determine when you do the flip, right? So you're going to flip it up, and here I'm flipping up both sides and then twisting down. But with the easier technique, you only flip up one side and then begin to twist the other lock around the flipped up lock, the looped lock. That way it's easier for you to tuck in the ends. And when you do that, you don't have to worry about the other one slipping. And for the majority of my ropes, by the time I got to the end of the loop, I was actually at the tip of that lock. If you find where it's getting to be no more loop, but you still have a long lock, you're just gonna roll it around the twist of the loop as you would a lock knot. And I know that probably makes no sense to those of you who aren't used to styling your hair, but I'm gonna do a detailed video with that other technique. But this technique works and it comes out just as cute. But as you can see, once I'm done with the entire look, they get a whole lot smoother the closer that I get to the front of my head, because I eventually switched over to the other technique. All right, so this is not the final look, because I'm gonna do one more thing to it, but it's not gonna be included in this video. So I just wanted to come real quick and show y'all what it looked like. Now, I love the front. However, because my hair is fuller in the front than it is in the back, it doesn't look as good as it could in the back. And I know I just might be a little critical of myself, but I wish I could, I don't know, it's easier to do it and get it perfectly even on somebody else than it is to do it yourself, because I'm turning around and looking at it. So although I was able to get it to fall the way I wanted to in the front, the back doesn't look as perfect. Instead of doing a really short asymmetrical bob, I did what we used to call, and I don't know if this is the correct term for it, but this is what we used to call it back in the day with sew-ins, a drop bob. So that's what I call myself doing, a drop bob. So look. I don't know, maybe I'll look back at that footage and be like, it look okay, but and if you see some white stuff, that's because I still have foam on my hair. I'm getting ready to do one more thing to it. It's the first time I've done it, so you're gonna have to watch the very next video, and hopefully all these clips I end up editing, everything turns out good. But this is my new January New Year's do, even though I'll be home on my couch with Jay and the baby. Mo is in Oklahoma, so even though I'll be home bringing the new year in at home, at least I'll be cute doing it. And we got us a real cute style for the new year. Anyway, all right, thank you so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you want to see more, if you are new, and comment below if you have any questions, all that good jazz. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.